I finished mowing the lawn this morning and it feels good to look at the yard, which is really neat and clean, and you can really appreciate the garden well without the tall grass. And so I practice mowing the lawn because sooner or later I'll be mowing it by myself or me managing things around here. So I did well, and I asked my husband to tell me how to mow our turn on the how to operate the lawnmower, and so I did that. Yeah, I did a long time ago, a couple of times, and I when I get a hang of it, then it's a good exercise. I will just say it that way so that it's not so tough to think about. Anyway, um, here's my beautiful 1-year-old beautiful hydrangea. Look at that, beautiful. And they have huge heads of pink flowers. Look at that. You cannot beat that. You can't just beat hydrangea. Hydrangea to me is like, oh my gosh, one of the beautiful flowers. Hydrangeas are one of the beautiful flowers there is in the landscape. They give a lot of flowers, and they give big flowers, and they are low maintenance, and they're just so pretty. And each one of this floweret, they have a little like a pearl in the middle, which is really cute. It's awesome. It's just awesome. And these are my hot pink hydrangeas, and they are already having blooms. And this is 2 years old, yet it's shorter than the 1-year-old hydrangea that I have. It's amazing. And so this one starts with blue flowers, and that one hot pink. And so, ay Eli, come baba, Eli. Ato na, mag-wilt na kina itong mga, oh Eli, our hydrangeas will be wilting. Or if you cut them, don't cut them. Look at her. That's how she do it. See? I hope she doesn't cut the hydrangeas. This one has a lot of blooms. Look at that. A lot of blooms. And so some of them are really established already after about a month or so of planting. I planted them about a month ago, and they are not wilted easily. Others are still wilting a little bit, which need water. So I water them when they need water, when they're wilting. And so look at these. See, these are my 1-year-old hydrangeas, and look at that, they give me a lot of colors already. A lot of colors. And this one is a winner. This is also 1-year-old, and this is so pretty. It's full of blooms. You could hardly see the leaves because it's full of blooms. Look at that. Look how beautiful they are. And they change colors. This is already changed, and there's some kind of hot pink, dark pink on the edges, and light pink in the middle, something like that. And they will change colors as the season goes. They will change to purple and then green in the fall. It's just so awesome. Look how many flowers there are. Look at that. And my rose there is having a lot of blooms. So this is Cody's garden. Cody's garden, where Ellie is. Then that's Jack's garden. Then the other one there is Ellie's garden. So this is our doggy's garden. And this is my memory lane garden with all the hydrangeas at the bottom. And you can see this is a 2-year-old hydrangea. with the blue, starting with blue flowers. I don't know, I will see if they will change to pink, because those are pink actually. And then I don't know if this is acidic soil here. So this is some last year they had pink blooms. Now they have blue blooms. So it will be nice if they have alternate colors every year, like blue this year and then pink next year. I think that would be very awesome. I think that will be already magic. So I run my irrigation there. I use my irrigation when I have no more time to water, like I'm too busy. But if I have time, I water them like with by hand, and then especially those flowers or plants that I think are not rich by the water of the irrigation, like the one on the edges, and yeah, something like that. So as you can see, my yard looks fantastic, and the landscape looks awesome. Look at that. It's it's nicer in the actual. So those gladioli, is that the floral form? I think it is. And the hydrangeas, the limelight hydrangeas there will bloom soon. And so we're here now, and with the hydrangeas here on the side of our house, and they will bloom pretty soon with pink, and then it will be full of pink on this side. This one already is already blooming, started to bloom. Wow, look at this, look at Ili. Ili's happy. Oh my gosh, do you like the grass mode? Oh my goodness. Okay, so I just have to really persevere in mowing the lawn, because it's not like every day that you mow the lawn, so it's manageable. And I like to just think of it as like I'm exercising. In that way I get some I burn out some calories, and at the same time I clean the lawn, so that in that way it's not very hard to do. So here's the viola, my violas here, super cute, and the alliums and so on. I still need to take all this, divide my hostas, so that I have a lot of hostas. I love hostas. Those yellow green hostas, I love those. Oh my gosh. So there's our backyard, and if you look at there, that's how the landscape goes by our house. That's how it looks, like that. So I have plants all around the house and on the edges of the property by the house, on the front, on the side, at the back, and then that side right there I don't do because there's gravel there. So I will find something else to do with that. I can probably put some big flower pots there, and then I still have plants there if I want to, but that's another project. I have a lot of gardens already, so that's the last of on my list. It's not a priority. And so I have a lot of roses there that are actually done blooming, so I'm gonna deadhead them so that another flush will bloom. And so those are crocosmia. They will have red, beautiful red, magical blooms. Then here's my dahlia garden, and look at the dahlias. They are already about 2.5 feet tall. And my tomato is already about 2 feet or 1.5. There's my hydrangea. See, as you can see, it's a little bit wilting right now. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna water that so that it will revive its beauty. And so the dahlias here, as you can see, will really fill this garden. And I put limelight hydrangea and then a big leaf hydrangea over there on some of the gaps here, so that this garden will be really full in the summer. And I have my other tomato there, and I have these, what they call that, peas, snap peas. So we'll see if we can still get some from that, because it will be hot, and if it's very hot they will stop, they will die. And another dahlias and hydrangea, limelight hydrangea, and there's a beautiful camellia there, growing a lot of leaves after the rain a few days ago. Another hydrangea, and then gladiolus and crocosmia here. These are beautiful too. And I have my yarrow. They're already having blooms right there. I love yarrows. They give me flowers starting early summer or even late spring until fall. There's my dahlia. This is the first dahlia that is having a bloom. So I just did hit them like that, and they will keep on giving me flowers until the first hard frost. So there, the forget-me-nots are done. There's hydrangea, big leaf hydrangea. That's hot pink. There's limelight, and then there's another hydrangea there. Dahlia. So in between these plants right here, you can see there are gaps. I seeded these with perennials, different kinds of perennials. So we'll see how that goes. So hopefully I can remember to water those, because they need water to germinate. So on this part right here, I have that limelight hydrangea surrounded with dahlias. There's another bloom. And so this is gladiolus or gladioli and sedum. And then these are iris. Hopefully next year they will flower, because I didn't see their flower yet this year. So this one right here is a lilac that I propagated about probably 3 years ago. And look at that, it's already my focal point in that little area right there, with the lilies blooming as well. Look how beautiful these lilies are. They are so pretty with their light yellow color. So, and the greenhouse, I have some here. I'm not done making the greenhouse beautiful, but I have some here, flowers that are really pretty. Look at that. But I think they need water very soon too. This one, yeah, so pretty. This one is so pretty. It's just wilting, so I think I'm gonna water them tonight. This one, look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. And the Petunia, they are happy here. They have big flowers. Look at that. Just cover that. And there's a very beautiful flower of the big leaf hydrangeas. And I still have some limelight hydrangeas that I have to put in the ground right there. And so yeah, and the beautiful color of the sedum right there. Yeah, I still need to put those in the ground. I want to put this in the ground so that I will have new plants in the greenhouse. As you can see, I have a lot of flower pots for new. I will seed them with perennials and whatnot, and so I will have new plants in the greenhouse. And here are my lilies around the greenhouse. So my husband did that with the lawnmower, but it will grow back. No big deal. But anyway, they have flowers there all around, right there. Oops. Okay, right there. I have lilies on the other side. I will add perennials there as well. And I have to cut or prune some of the sequoia branches here going this way so that I have a bigger space on my pathway here because it is taking over a little bit. So the backyard really looks nice. The backyard looks fantastic after mowing the lawn. And here's Ellie going around. There's my accolade garden. This is a pink hydrangea, and I still have to get the old flowers from last year so that they will look fantastic. Anyway, this will flower soon. It has blooms starting to bloom already. And here I have hydrangea. I have this camellia, which is really big now, really big after many years. It was just little when I put it there. And big hydrangea here, hot pink hydrangea. And on this here, I have our aircon there. In that thing, AC. It's just noisy. But I have a lot of hydrangeas. Look how many hydrangeas I have here. And I can sit there surrounded with a lot of beautiful hydrangeas with blooms. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. So yeah, and here are my two urns in the back porch, and I have some of the oh, look at this. Look how beautiful the petunias here. They are huge already. And another hydrangea there. This are sedum, and I have a layer here with for evergreen at the bottom. And then here they are starting to bloom. Oh my gosh, this will be full of colors too. That's how the landscape, that's how it looks like after I do the landscape. Before, this area is like there's no interesting thing. It's like super uninterested. No interesting. So that's the beauty of doing a landscape, because it makes a lot of difference in the world. So this is the inner area near the house, and we will have the house painted so that pretty soon, so that the house will look fantastic. So we have access here going that way. So yeah, and we have our clothesline there that I use during the summer if I want to, especially for big like blankets and stuff like that, and it's nice to have that. So here I have my really tall hydrangea. Oh my gosh, and I think that they need some water. I look around in the evening when I have time. I look around and see which plant is needing water, like those that are wilting, and I water them. Not all, I cannot water all of my plants here in one season because I have a lot. It will take me 3 to 4 hours to finish watering all of these, and I cannot have that every day. So here's my grotto. Here's Mama Mary. Every time I come here, I bow my head or do the sign of the cross, and yeah, that's the statue of Mama Mary. So I believe in the divine power. And so here are my Asiatic lilies ready to bloom. They have big blooms. They're so beautiful. And there's a rose. We'll see how it goes with hellebores here, because the tree here died, and so I cut it, and they like shade supposedly. But I think that even if the plants love shade, but then if you water them, they will be okay. And I water them when they need water. So I have some pots of petunias there. And then these are really huge cocosmia. And then hydrangea, really tall. And look at this, we have these two beautiful, I forgot the name, but I have that for so many years. This is probably about, I don't know, 20-25 years old, because it was already big when I got that. Probably 30 years old, because it's very slow growing. And when I got this it's already big, and I've been here 16 years, so probably it's about 20 to 25 years old, or yeah, about 20 years old probably. And here in my annual garden, I have already a lot of big petunias there. I love it. And on the sides, on the other side of the petunias, I seeded those with perennials. So I want perennials also, so that I don't have to, if I feel like I don't want to put another plant this year or something like that, if like who knows how busy you can be or I can be, then I have that option. I can still have perennials there. But of course, if I have time, I always like to have petunias every year. So the front of the house will be really colorful. If the petunias will cover that area of the garden, it will be really colorful. So beautiful. And there's another big hydrangea there that is already blooming. So that's the beauty of mowing the lawn. I just love a fresh new mowed lawn. Yeah, so that's that. And Il and I are going to take our nap. We nap every day at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And if I'm busy, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. But we do take a nap. Look at that. Look at her. She's like a baby. Huh? She's already 3 years old plus. But she still thinks she's a baby because mama treats her like a baby. And so that's that. Oh, I cannot wait till when the hydrangeas really bloom. We'll have a lot of blooms. We'll be in their peak. So, oh, so pretty. It's just pretty and beautiful. And I still need to cut this dead part of the maple tree. But overall, the maple tree is doing great with its growth. It's really tall now. When we planted it, it was just about, I don't know, 5 feet tall, and the magnolia is big too. So okay, that's my news, sports and weather. Okay, signing off.